right, piping. This, we're making American Girl doll
Number
dresses.
C.
Number C. We're going to try to see if we can make some for Etsy.
18
And it's pattern 1220. We've got some great fabric donated by Bolts from the 1970s. And we're making piping because it calls for piping and we don't happen to have any. So we'll just use this. And if you know what piping is, it's like something wrapped around a core, fabric around a core that can be used and sewn into the seams sort of to make things look nicer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically just cut a strip of about maybe 1 inch, and then I'm going to wrap it around this, and I'm going to sew it, okay? Or we're going to sew it. So that's how it's going to be. Okay, got strips of fabric. Now we're going to get strips of this to go in the middle. Usually you use something a little more solid, but this is what I have here. We're changing the foot so we can get closer to the fabric. So now just make sure you know where the needle is going down, because it has to go down on either side. So you might have to position the needle to the side. Is it hitting the foot at any point? No, right? No?
No.
Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to show you how we do the piping, and you can film. All right, so basically what we're trying to do is get something that is a little rounded, and see what will happen here. This lets us get nice and close to the edge, and that's what we were trying to do. So here we go. Do you have a zigzag at all? A little bit, and then this seems to be kind of small, right? 2.5. Let's try 2.5. Oh, right. And what's happening is your foot isn't exactly like a zipper foot, because it has this right here. Usually I wonder if this can slide. No, it can't. Okay. It's alright, it works fine. Good enough for me. We might be able to use a different foot on it if we have to, but let's see. Oh,
It might be the inside.
Oh, try again. Oh, there we go, perfect. Reverse. Oh, broke your needle! Handmade piping. Ooh. Oh, we must have started on this side before. Okay. Fine. See, it goes. Okay, so that's one. And then this is what piping looks like. Hold it in the light. You get this out. And then it gets sewn into the seam, but you'll see how that looks later. Okay, do you want to do one?
Yeah.
Okay. We switched out the sewing machine to a Bernina, and now we're using the piping on the bottom. So I will show you what that looks like when it is done. Stunning what piping can do. Look at that. Wow, I love it. A simple thing like that, and I don't think people use it that much anymore. Yeah. very,
I
very
always
pretty.
wondered what this part of the dress was called. Now I know.
Well, it's not on every dress, right?
Yeah, but I always kind of liked it.
Yeah, so this is the hem. Now, usually what happens is with a hem, you want to finish it nicely, right? Because, especially if we're selling a product, but we're not going to sell this, so we'll work on figuring out how we might want to finish it so that it makes sense. Yeah. But people look at that when they're shopping for stuff.